Hey, welcome back on my channel. My name is Elijah, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to use Anki. You might have come across Anki and really want to know how to use them to actually implement actually go and special education into your studies. So in today's video, I'm actually going to go through some of that, how you can actually use Anki to implement special education and active recall into your studies. So if you guys don't really know what active recall and special education is, I'll actually leave a link in the description. I actually made a video explaining what that is, and you guys can be able to check it out. So without actually waiting, let's actually get to my PC and actually show you how to use Anki for beginners, only for beginners. So the first thing that you guys will actually have to do is usually download Anki. So I want to actually show that part. I already consider that you guys have already downloaded Anki, or if you already want to download Anki, just go onto your browser and search for Anki, and it will be able to appear there. If you are using a Windows, it will give you an option to download for Windows, a Mac, or an Android, or an iPhone, or the option actually there, or a Linux PC. Everything is still working right now. So the first thing that I'm going to do right now is actually go ahead and open up Anki on my PC right here, so that you can get you settled and start working on Anki right now. So here is Anki. As you guys can see, I've already have some cards that I already did today, and I have to review some cards today. As you open Anki, here is everything that will actually be appearing on your screen right now. That's how everything will actually be appearing. If you actually start using Anki for your first time, nothing will actually be appearing on your screen, so you have to create a deck. So as you guys can see, this is a deck that I created yesterday. It's actually about Arabic. I'm going to delete it, and you're actually going to start here from zero. So the first thing you have to do after downloading Anki is literally create a deck. So you can see here down here there's an option saying create a deck. So I'm going to click on create a deck, and I'm going to go this Arabic. I know that Arabic doesn't have two double, just for an example, 2A I mean. So here's Arabic, the deck that we created. After creating a deck, you have to click on it and click on add, and that's where you'll be able to add a new card or start taking up your notes. So maybe I'll give an example. It's not about Arabic, whichever question that you have, you really want to start learning, maybe it's a new language, or maybe you want to learn the capital city of any country in the world. So you just go with the question, what is the capital city of France? Maybe capital city of France, and you also actually be here where it's saying back on your back card. So it's just in a form like a flashcard. There's the front and the back, so you just say Paris is the capital city of France, and here you can actually name the tag of the card that you're actually making. If this tag is actually about capital, I'm going to name it to capital. As you guys can see here, there's the tag of capital that I was actually doing yesterday. So I'm just going to click on there, and all the tag of capital are actually there. So you just have to click on that tag, and when you want to identify the cards that you made with Anki, you just have to go on capital, and you'll be able to, oh, I made a card about capital, I just want to verify this or to relearn it. You'll be able to find it easily using the tag. I really advise you to actually add tags so that you'll be able to identify your card easily. So just click on add right here. This is a basic card, a basic flashcard, and that's how it's actually working. And you guys will actually be able to see right now that there's a new card in my Arabic deck, and I'm able actually to start studying it now. So I'll just click on study now, and you can actually see it's asking me the question, what is the capital city of France, the France deck. So I just have to click on show answer and Paris. So I know that, oh, the capital city of France is Paris. So just click on good, 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'll be able to see the same card. And if I'm not able to answer, I'll push it back again to 10 minutes or 1 minute until I'm able to get the card. It's okay if you're not actually able to get the cards today. That's why we request special repetition and active recall system that will actually help you to remember stuff for the longest time. You won't actually be able to remember stuff in one day. It's by doing it every single day that you actually be able to remember stuff. So if you're not actually being able to remember stuff just from when you're writing the card, it's still okay. So there are also some other flashcards like the Cloze flashcard. The Cloze, this is the basic flashcard where you just have the front and the end. And let me show you also how to make a Cloze flashcard. Capital city of France is, and after you have to hold, if you're using a MacBook, you have to hold the Command Shift C, or if you're using a Windows computer, just hold Control Shift C, and you're able to see this C11 right here. So you have to click is where it's actually found. That's where you actually have to write your answer. So I'm going to write Paris, and that's it. So if you really also want to add some extra information about the deck that you just created, you can literally add some extra information about the deck that you created. Maybe the capital city of France is, and you can actually maybe write, oh, France is found in the what west, or France is found in the west part of France or east part of France. You can actually add some information that will be relevant to the question that you're actually asking. Maybe it can also be about biology. Maybe you're studying about the digestive system, or how things are actually working in our bodies, or the cells part, detailed structure of the cell, and you really want to understand how things are going. Actually, the question wants to actually be able to give you one answer. So you can actually add a lot of stuff, or you can add some extra information that you really want to know about that card. So it's still under capital. Always make sure that you create the tag for the information or the flashcard that you're actually making, so that it will be easy for you to actually identify those cards in the future. Maybe you can be able, like you did search something, or you really want to make sure that you did have those simple cards or some test cards that you didn't have. You can actually check them, like, oh, did I make a flashcard about this, or did I not make? If you're not sure, it will be easy for you to identify them using tags. So just click on add, and now I also created a flashcard of a Cloze flashcard. So as you can see, the capital city of France is, this actually give you like in a phrase form. It's actually not a basic flashcard where you have the back and the front. Here it's just like in a phrase, and here it is. So it'll actually be able for you to easy to actually say the capital city of France is, oh, this, or the constitution of a country start with this. That's how it actually is, and you can actually see that the capital city of France is Paris, and you're able to remember that. You're just like, oh, 10 days, 10 minutes, I'll be able to remember this. And after you go again, the capital city of France is the capital. What is the capital city of France? Paris. I'll just like, oh, I'm able to remember now. I'll push the card to 1 day, and I usually don't push the card to 4 days, because why would I actually make a flashcard if I'm able to remember the stuff? So I usually push them to 1 day, so that tomorrow I again see the information, so that I'll be able to move them from my short-term memory into my long-term memory, so that I can access the information whenever I really want. So you guys are actually able to see that everything is actually here. So I'll click again on 1 day, and everything will actually go to 1 day. So there are different type of flashcards that you can actually make on here. There's also image occlusion. Image occlusion is just like when you're actually making about the structure. Maybe you are learning about the digestive system, and you really want to remember all the part of the human, or everything, all the part of the human body inside, all the details. So what you do is literally take a picture of that, and you'll be able to create a Cloze flashcard using the same system, the image occlusion system. There are a lot of add-ons that you can actually use on Anki, and this is just a basic on how you can actually use Anki. And you can also see from the top right here, you can actually change the way you really want your card to be looking. Maybe you want it to be bold, italic, or all the other type of stuff to actually make your notes easy for you to actually understand them. So guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you about Anki, and now you can actually be able to use them every single day. This is just a basic beginner guide to how you can actually use Anki on a daily basis, and you should be practicing with Anki every single day, so that you'll be able to actually remember the thing that you are learning every day. So if you guys actually enjoy this video, a sub to the channel will actually be appreciated, and if you really did like this video, leave a like on this video. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next one.